This is study number 11 of the Ramadan Daily Quran Studies for the year 2023, compiled by Zahid Aziz for the Ahmadiyya Anjuman Ishaat Islam Lahore, UK. The topic of this study 11 is God, and the first part, the existence of God. The first article of faith in Islam is belief in God. And we begin with the topic of the existence of God. The Quran advances many arguments to prove the existence of a supreme being who is the creator and controller of this universe. There are three types of arguments it puts forward. First of all, arguments that can be seen from creation. Secondly, arguments from human nature. And thirdly, arguments from revelation sent to humanity from God. As regards arguments from the creation around us, there are many such arguments from creation put forward in the Quran. Things around us, from the smallest creatures to plants and animals, trees, rain, rivers, the sun and the moon, the stars, etc., all work in the most wonderful ways which amaze scientists. We see design and beauty in the working of nature. We find laws everywhere governing how things work and holding them in their place. Wisdom and purpose are observable in the whole of the creation, from a blade of grass to mighty planets and stars. The Holy Quran says about this, Inna fi khalqis samawati wal ardi wa ikhtilafil layli wan nahari wal fulki allati tajri fil bahri bima ينفع الناس وما أنزل الله من السماء من ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها وبث فيها من كل دابة وتصريف الرياح والسحاب المسخر بين السماء والأرض لآيات لقوم يعقلون ومن الناس من يتخذ من دون الله أندادا يحبونهم كحب الله والذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله. This translates as follows: in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the alternation of night and day, and the ships that run in the sea, with that which benefits mankind, and the water that Allah sends down from the sky, then gives life with it to the earth after its death, and spreads in it all kinds of animals, and the changing of the winds and the clouds made subservient between heaven and earth, there are surely signs for a people who understand. Yet there are some people who take for themselves objects of worship besides Allah, whom they love as they should love Allah, and those who believe are stronger in their love for Allah. Chapter 2, verses 164 and 165. And again, Inna fi ikhtilafil layli wan nahari wa ma khalaqallahu fis samawati wal ardi laayatil liqawmin yattaqun, which translates as follows: surely in the alternation of the night and the day, and what Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, there are signs for a people who keep their duty. Chapter 10, verse 6. Another argument on the existence of God is that no one other than God can create anything. As the Quran says, surely those whom you call upon besides Allah, they cannot create a fly, though they should all gather for it. and if the fly carry off anything from them, they cannot take it back from it. Weak are both the invoker and the invoked. Chapter 22, verse 73. Even the creation of something as insignificant as a fly, which looks to us like an irritant which we swat away, is evidence of the existence of God. The Quran also says, Am ja'alu lillahi shuraka'a khalaqu ka khalqihi fatashabahal khalqu alayhim Qulillahu khaliqu kulli shay'in wa huwal wahidul qahhar. That translates as follows: have they set up with Allah partners who have created creation like His, so that what is created became confused to them? Say, Allah is the creator of all things, and He is the One, the Supreme. Chapter 13, verse 16. This says that no one is able to create things like Allah's creation, so that you cannot tell the difference between them. Regarding the development of creation, the Quran says, Sabbih isma rabbikal a'la, allazi khalaqa fasawwa, wallazi qaddara fakhada, which translates as, glorify the name of your Lord, your Rabb, the Most High, who creates, then makes complete, and who measures, then guides. Chapter 87, verses 1 to 3. God not only creates, but He also leads created things to the completion of their purpose of creation. This He does by, first of all, creating them according to a measure, which means that He puts in them certain powers and potential for their development. And secondly, by guiding them towards their goal. For example, a human being is born and then reaches physical and intellectual completion after many years. He is created according to a measure which determines how and to what extent he will develop. Then his development takes place according to the laws of God, which guide it to its completion. This is his bodily development. His spiritual development is through similar stages. Regarding law and order in nature, the Quran says, you see no anomaly in the creation of the beneficent God. Then look again. Can you see any disorder? Then look again and again. Your sight will return to you confused while it is fatigued. Chapter 67, verses 3 and 4. There is immense, unimaginable variety of creation in the universe, yet nothing is an anomaly. In other words, nothing can work without being subject to a law. There is no disorder in the way things in nature work. This is an argument on the existence of God. This is the end of study 11. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fil Qur'anil Azim wa nafa'na wa iyyakum bil ayati wa zikril hakim. Innahu ta'ala jawadun karimun malakum bararur rahim.